Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. All right, y'all, back with some more unfortunate news, but I gotta keep y'all filled in, gotta keep y'all in the loop on some of these fight changes and fight cancellations. But all right, man. I know y'all were looking forward to this flyweight fight. Maycee Barber was supposed to take on Montana De La Rosa December 11th for that UFC card. But unfortunately, Montana De La Rosa, she had to pull out due to an injury. I'm going to be going through some Instagrams here just so I can kind of fill y'all in what's going on. But since Montana pulled out, Maycee Barber's been looking for an opponent. She's called somebody out specifically. But there's another young fighter that also called out Maycee Barber. She's throwing her name in the mix. So, hey, we'll see what's going to happen. But, yeah, first off, Montana De La Rosa posted this on her IG. She said, "I'm super sad to announce to y'all that I'll be out for the next few months due to an injury I sustained while training for my upcoming fight in December. Under the discretion of the UFC doctors, they decided that the surgery would be the best option. As y'all know, I've never voluntarily pulled out of a fight before, unfortunately. Some things are just left out of my hands. And thank you to everyone that has supported me and continues to support me. I look forward to quick recovery and getting back to doing what I love." So yeah, Montana De La Rosa, first off, I have to say, she's definitely not one to pull out of a fight. And, she will go hard, whatever the situation is. She will take a fight. She will be that fighter to show up, whether it's win or lose. She will go in there and she will call people out. So that right there, that wasn't a situation where I was like, oh, she's trying to duck. She's trying to duck Maycee. Because once again, technically, I think Montana De La Rosa actually poses more threat on Maycee Barber. I mean, Maycee just has the power factor, right? But other than that, I think that that was going to be a good competitive fight. And that was one fight that Montana De La Rosa wanted. So I didn't see any duck there at all. So yeah, I know it's a legit injury. She's going to be out with surgery. But Maycee Barber, she took to her IG. This was a few hours ago. Oh, it's about 18 hours ago. Yes, I missed this last night, but she posted this on her IG story. She said, "Montana is out. How about Roxy Fighter fights me on two legs this time? Let's run it back." So as y'all know, Maycee Barber, she dropped a wide unanimous decision, pretty much dominant unanimous decision to Roxanne Modafferi last year. They went at it for 3 rounds, but Roxanne, she pretty much just dominated on the feet and on the ground. And it was in the second round, I think, the second round where Maycee Barber, she tore something in her knee. And from there, she was kind of rendered helpless in that fight. I will say that to a certain extent, but there were a lot of technical holes there that Roxanne Modafferi was able to expose in that fight, but after that first round, I would say Roxanne, she pretty much was out striking and just doing the better groundwork. But then whenever when Maycee Barber tore her knee, it was just kind of like, from there, I thought it was just going to be a stoppage win for Roxy. But Maycee Barber, I got to give her credit. She lasted through the whole fight. And, it was a learning experience for her, So now, over a year later, she wants to run it back. I think this fight is still on her mind. It's something that's been itching at her. It was a fight that she mentioned even during the Alexa Grasso fight. She said after Alexa Grasso, she wanted to get back at Roxy, fight JoJo, and then possibly fight for a title. So she did have a goal for herself. But now she's calling her out again. She said, hey, if I have 2 legs this time, mentioned in the last time, she said, hey, I can win. She wants to get that get back. But I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. But let me go through another fighter that's kind of trying to throw themselves in the mix. Now, this is a young prospect. Y'all know I'm high on. And this young lady, she just won her UFC debut a few weeks back. Dominant, unanimous decision over Sarah Alpar. Talking about Erin Blanchfield. Erin Blanchfield, a few hours ago, about 8 hours ago, she took to her Instagram and she said, "Heard at Maycee Barber needs a fight. I'm down for December." So, wow. I'm like, wow. This girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like this type of energy. These girls in the flyweight division right now, these unranked girls, they really want it. And Erin Blanchfield, like I told y'all, she's somebody that wants to fight the best. Wherever the goal is, that's where she's trying to go. She's got her pick, she's got her shovel, she's trying to dig for that goal. So I respect that call out. And my thoughts on it, look, I like it. I like it because Erin Blanchfield, at her post-fight interview a few weeks back, after her win over Sarah Alpar, she already voiced her opinion to want to come back for UFC 268 in November, if I remember correctly. She said, I want to come back and fight in November. So this is actually a good turnaround for her. If she wants to go in there against somebody like Maycee Barber, that's a good challenge. Because, honestly, I'm going to say technically, she's a bit of a she's a big threat to somebody like Maycee Barber. I think she has a better ground game than Maycee Barber. I think the one thing that would kind of change, I think the one thing that would kind of change up the fight would be the fact that, Maycee has that equalizer. She has that great equalizer, that power. And I think Erin Blanchfield still needs to work on her defense a little bit. So I could see her getting hit with a big shot in that fight, if she's not careful. So, yeah, that would be the one thing. But other than that, I could see that as a very competitive fight and a fight that Erin Blanchfield could win. So if she wants that, hey, let her get it. Let her get that fight. As for Roxanne, Roxanne, she's coming off a loss, very, very dominant loss to Taylor Santos, also a few weeks back. And that's a fight I don't know if Roxanne would want to take right away. I don't know if she would want to take that right away. She does like to, jump in there and fight. She doesn't care, but, she is getting older here. And in my opinion, I would probably favor Maycee a little bit more in a rematch with Roxanne. I think that Maycee would take a better approach. I think she would take a bit of a, smarter approach. And, she would try to home in with her strike and stalk a little bit more and not chase Roxanne and not let Roxanne get into a groove with her hands. She would try to take the jab away and, box a little bit smarter, use her leg kicks to break Roxanne down, and also mix in the fact that she could be a little bit more physical. You know what I mean? Be a little bit more physical with her. So a lot of good options right now. A lot of good options in the flyweight division. Let me know, guys, in the comment section, who do y'all think Maycee should take on, or who do you think the UFC should set her up with? I mean, I like that Erin Blanchfield fight. I mean, that would push Erin Blanchfield a little bit faster into the top 10 or for, with her second UFC win, or in the top 15. So I'll take that. But yeah, as of right now, Montana De La Rosa, she's out. She's going to have surgery. Don't know when she's going to return. Hopefully she can recover 100%, get back in the mix. Yeah, so she's out. Maycee wants that get back for Roxanne. I like that storyline, but I also like the fact that Erin Blanchfield is throwing herself in the mix. Young, hungry prospect, wants to get it with a very dangerous fighter, and I like her chances. Let me know, guys, what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. We'll talk more. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.